As we proceed, hi there, my name is Ines Benvenuta Kozi. Welcome to my channel. I could not help myself today but make this recording for you guys. I had a very interesting phone conversation today with someone who was interested in partnering with me on the project of creating an agency, the first, hopefully the first agency from Malawi on Upwork. Now, we got talking about banks that we can use for transaction purposes. So I had talked to you guys about Wise, and I shared how you could register with Wise using my link, my invitation link that would help you to get your first transaction for free. Now, here's the thing. So the gentleman said something about Pioneer, and Pioneer is a US company that also helps people transfer money from the US to Malawi. And Wise is a British bank that helps people transfer money from all over the world to Malawi. I use Wise. I've always loved Wise because it's been the cheapest way for me to send money to Malawi from abroad. And I've had to work with Upwork, sending money from Upwork straight to my account in Malawi, and it was terribly expensive. I would spend something like $50, and that's a lot of money. But once I found Wise, I fell in love with it, and this is why I'm comfortable to share any conversation about Wise. I would sing it on top of a rooftop if I had to. So the gentleman seemed to think that Pioneer was good. And I said, no, I'll do my research and I will find out which brand has the lower fees. And hence, I went to this particular page website that I went and checked, the pros and cons of using either one of those two. Turns out I was right, and Wise, of course, offers the cheapest rates. Here's the comparison. Literally, Wise offers less than 1% of money for you to transact, to send any amount of money back home, from the US. And for me, the way it works out is any transaction that you make from the US to the US to, like, for example, from my Upwork account to my Wise account is for free because it's in the US. From your employer to your account, it'll be for free. But from you sending money from Wise to Malawi, it'll be around $14 and change. But I feel like that is the cheapest that you can find on the market at the moment. Because Pioneer will charge you, I think $50, I think, per transaction, but then it will also have these little charges like, the between 1 and 3% of to just to request payment from other customers will cost you between 1 and 3%. Receiving money in US dollars would incur a fee of 1%. Receiving money from online markets such as Upwork attracts fees set by the individual marketplaces. Literally, when you're sending money from any of these to your Wise account is for free, but these guys charge you something. And withdrawing money to a bank account would also charge you something like $150. So here's the thing. $1.50 is 1,500 Malawi kwacha. Every time I do that, and I just go, no, that's a lot of money. I'm not gonna spend my 1,500 kwacha, just accumulated costs and that sort of thing. So I have realized that it's irritating to me to know that they would have all these tiny little charges that amount to a chunk amount of money when I'm sorting out my transactions. On the other hand, with Wise, they will literally tell you this is the only charge that we have for you with Wise, and it will be $14 something on every I mean, I've sent 1,000 US dollars to Malawi, and it has come with that $14 something fee. I have sent $100 and it would have come with the $14 fee. So for me, the way I work out is that I just wait until I have a chunk amount of money to send. That would save me on repeated $14 fee charges. So for me, I'm gonna sing on top of my lungs about Wise, because for me, Wise is always been the best, and it continues to be the best in terms of charges and everything else. So the way it works out is to send money to Malawi, you should not worry about having Malawi not found on your Wise account. You can set up a Wise transaction. I think one of my videos that I can do next week, I'll try and demonstrate how you can set up the actual Wise account. I'll use the dummy account to try and demonstrate that because I have another Gmail account that I can use for that. But it should be next week when I can sit down and do something about that. Because I know one or two of you have had challenges with, setting up your actual Wise account, especially when Malawi is not shown on there. But you are able to set it up successfully, and you can then create that account and then send money to a Malawian account. When you are sending money to that Malawian account, it links you and that Malawian account the first time you send automatically, so that sorry, when you send money from Malawi, let me say that again. When you send money from Malawi, let's say, for example, from a national bank account or from an FDH bank account or from a standard bank account that has a MasterCard properties where you can send or receive money from abroad, it would then instantly lock that link between your bank and the Wise account that you have created. So it's important that you use the bank that you're going to be using periodically. You cannot change the banks. So when you make that decision, make sure that the Malawian bank that you're going to link with your Wise account, when you're sending that $20, which is 20,000 kwacha, which is going to come back to you, by the way, this is how you're going to do it. So for you to get activated with my link, your first transfer should be amount in British pounds to US dollars so that you get the free transfer. For your second transfer or any other transfers after that, you could send from US dollar to US dollar. You don't need to change that. But just for the first transfer that you're doing, because you want to utilize the free link that I shared. Otherwise, that's it. For me, Wise, it's always been Wise. Wise is that favorite boyfriend for me because it comes through for me beautifully. And I never have to worry about spending too much money. One, two, it's faster. You see here, it actually said that Wise is faster. Pioneer takes 2 to 5 days. Wise normally 1 to 2 days you've got that money. And it gives you that tracker that tells you what time and when that money is going to be in your account. Like, for example, if I make transfers at night, I normally make my transfers at night. If I make my transfers at night, let's say tonight, it will tell me that your money will be in your account tomorrow around this particular time. So that just allows me to know that I can then go to my bank and authorize that payment. And right now, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I love the efficiency, But with Swift, it would take forever. With Pioneer, it would take forever. I remember when I was making direct payments from my Upwork account to my national bank account, it would take 5 to 6 days. Oh, it was killing me. That suspense. I don't know where my money is. I don't know if it's gonna arrive. When is it gonna arrive? So Wise will literally show you a tracker to say, okay, we have moved that money from our account to your account in Malawi, and it will arrive at this hour, literally this particular hour and these minutes. If it will arrive at 6:02 p.m., it'll be 6:02 p.m. and you can track that amount of money beautifully live on your computer. That for me is so beautiful. I love efficiency. I love efficiency. So it has all of these conversation to go with that. So I just wanted to share that conversation because it really tickled me that I use, the best bank there is out there, and I'm so proud to say that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I wasn't even planning to do this video, but I just thought I'm so excited when things are so efficient and things are so cost effective for me to use them. And Wise, I don't know, there's something about the British though. I'm not saying this because I've lived in the UK, but there's something about the British. They want things clearly written down, straightforward. They're not going to give you on any funny charges or anything like that. You're just going to get exactly what you're looking for, and it'll be clearly written, stipulated right there for you. So I really had to share. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. Have a good one.